All right, let's head right on in. You step right into the kitchen. They aren't ancient windows, but they are, older single pane Anderson windows, it looks like, with storm windows and screens on the outside. Engineered flooring. So I don't think this is a bamboo. I think it's a like a laminate material. I don't know, Jimmy. What do you think? That may not be a code installation. There's a pellet stove, though. Looks in pretty rough shape. There's that door out to the deck, the side deck. You're looking out the yard that way. You do have some newer windows over here, but that one's got a big crack. Those are newer. Those are newer. You're looking back out this way. Back to the kitchen. Little hallway to one bedroom. Much older windows, but with storms. Look, we're here for the duration. We might as well do the closet deal. Same thing. I go to the floors in the closets just so you can kind of see the footprint of the space. These two rooms definitely feel like the older part of the house. Bathrooms get some, half bath has some slate on it, but older fixtures. But nice to have. All right, just so I don't end the tour in the basement, I'm going to take us down. Okay, so here we are. We have a cement block basement. Looking around, you can see that it was whitewashed up to a certain point, and then towards the back of the house. So this is like the back wall where the kitchen is, upstairs right above here. See a mix of plumbing. There's some copper drain pipes from that funny other bedroom with the sink in it. And then you back here, looks like the toilet's copper pipe drain, sink copper pipe drain. You got a wood stove here, passing into the steps. The light on this side isn't working, but you have a HB Smith gas-fired furnace. You have a Rheem gas-fired hot water heater. It looks like some of the sink drain was replaced with PVC, but then it goes over to copper. I don't know that that's a big problem. I think the copper accumulates stuff more. And now you get the water main over in that corner. That would be that wall where the house has the angle right there. We're going to go into that door in a minute and you'll see the space. Sorry to make you nauseous with all the movement of the camera, but it's just how can you really show somebody a house without going around? So you got some older stuff, but they're circuit breakers, and you got a little bit of newer stuff with some space on it. So there's your electrical hookup, and I'll take us over through that door in a second. All right, here's the lay of the land. You come down the steps, and there's this door we were just looking at. There are lights in this space. I just don't know if I'm going to grab the switch easily, but you may not need it. This is the wall where all that moisture is, and you can see that it doesn't look too bad. In this corner, a little darker. That's the way it was when they bought it. This insulation doesn't look too bad. This is not a very damp feeling spot over here. There's no plumbing through it, and it really is just this sandy floor. I called it the bad kid room. Now we'd probably call it Harry Potter's room. I don't know. But that's the story. That's the basement. I'll see you guys upstairs, and then we'll go up to the second floor. All right, another reminder of this room. This is a nice space. Obviously, you can divide it up in the dining room, dining area, and living room. Then we'll go upstairs here. Carpet. Bigger closet spaces. I know it's dark, but we'll get you through them. Older feeling part of the house, but there are newer windows. Both windows are newer in this room. You have sort of this landing area. I don't know, maybe put a desk there. Then you have the second bedroom, kind of equal size. So downstairs we had one that goes all the way to the wall over there. So about equal size. Ceilings look good. Don't see water stains. Doesn't look like it was freshly painted. A couple new windows in this room. Carpets aren't in bad shape, but you probably want to replace them. Traditional older bathroom, but not in bad shape at all. Fixtures, shower. It's short. That's probably about 6'5" right there, that height in the tub. No ventilation. You know, maybe a ceiling, one of those vent fans would be smart, but doesn't look like it's in bad shape for the years that they've owned it. So I'll take us back down and out. Okay, so there's the thermostat on that wall, and then as I'm on my way out here, and I see a tile, so I look up, and I don't know what happened. This is kind of typical of these older tiles, where what people can do is use some sort of a washer type thing that will pull that all up in the screw with a washer, and you pull those up and then you paint those. And but that doesn't look like a water problem. It just looks like a tile problem. And this, now I remember, this is like the little coat area, and you have the Rinnai heater to sort of get this corner of the house warm. Sink's look in good shape. Not a ton of cabinet space, but it's not bad either. And then I think when you add in that back room as a pantry, you're doing pretty well. So that's the story. I will shut down for now, and I hope you guys appreciate the tour. Can't do this on every place, but I wanted to get right over here and do this one, and at least get this, you know, in your mind. And I may have an ability to reach the owner. Nobody wants to do rent to own. Agents don't like it because it makes it harder for us to get paid, so the agents never like to back it up. I'll do whatever I can for you guys. I can't tell if I'm in the camera or not here. But yeah, I'll do whatever I can for you. But the other agents tend to shy away from it. It just gets complicated. It's harder to sell a property. Once you've lived in it for a while, you'll want to start beating them up on price and all sorts of stuff. So I can try and advocate for that. I can try and, you know, work with you guys on workarounds, because there are ways that I can't reach people that you can, and just ask if they're willing to rent to own. And that would be houses on the market for a while. Houses that, you know, may not be good for selling in the wintertime. And you need to be able to get in touch with the property owner directly. And I can't do that, because if it's listed with somebody, I can't call the owners. These guys were clients of mine. If I'm not calling them about putting their home up for sale, I kind of have a little loophole where I can talk to them about, I have people to rent if you decide not to sell it. But that's the story about rent to own. It's a tough sell. But for me, a lot of this is, if you guys decide that you're coming back, you just do it. I know that's not easy, especially, you know, with a baby. But if you set your minds to it, then get here. You know, you'll find a rental. It's really hard. You know, the advertised rentals are really hard to get into. It's the places you drive by, you see a sign. It's living right outside of where you might want to end up being. You know, that you can sometimes find places that might work out. But I'm not going to ramble on any long here. I'm going to shut this down. upload it to YouTube in a little bit and send it off to you guys for tonight. Thanks a lot. Sorry about all the jumbling here. Like I said, I'm just editing on the fly. Make this quick. How was that? See you guys.